Good afternoon. Welcome back to the siege, or good morning, good evening, and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. At some point, I will have like the voice of Vamp at some point because I'm doing the and then I'm sounding like this, talk like them the whole time. No, no, not quite. He does it better. He does it better. I, I'm not really doing that. Let me go to live here. Oh, hi, hi. Yeah, not the vamp voice. I think I have to breathe more in to do the vamp voice, you know, and then I have to learn to hold my breath a little bit more, something like that. Or maybe I just don't. No, actually, I think I could do it. It's just like the amount of breathing in and holding your breath while speaking to get Phil Lamar's voice in that. It's like, man, that dude. I still remember when I think it's on my I have the Metal Gear Solid 4 limited edition here, right, with the Solid Snake action figure and all that. And there was also a making of the voice actors and all that in it. And I will admit, I never knew who Vamp's voice actor was. I never knew. And then they're switching over to first off, yes, this look. First, they're switching over to this a little bit more chubby black guy, right? And he's like, "Hello, my name is Phil Lamar, and I'm the voice of Vamp." You are what? Oh, come on! Are you shitting with us here? And then he's doing it. He's showing like live on cam how he's doing the Vamp voice, and you are like, "What the shit?" It's like, what the shit, dude? That's freaking amazing. Please teach me, senpai. It's like, yeah, I would never forget that. That was definitely one of my biggest what the fuck moments. To finding out who the voice of Vamp is. Yeah. I look, I know this is not how Kojima thinks. I know that because Kojima, I think that's also one of the biggest problems Kojima sometimes has. It's one of his good attributes, but also one of his bests. He's not choosing people by who they are in real life. He is choosing people by what they can bring to the game. So when you have for years literally just seen Vamp, who is, well, one of the whitest dudes you can imagine because vampire and all that, like, well, kind of ish vampire. And then you see the voice actor who is clearly a person of color, and your brain for a second is like, wait, that can't be right. Wait, but oh, and then you realize, yeah, it's. But for a split second, your brain is like, ha, I did not saw that coming, right? Um, but again, like Kojima, like uh, I know he's not thinking in that way. Kojima only thinks like, how does this really fit into? And with that said, I still want an answer. I still want to like no. I don't want an answer why she is half naked all the time. I got the answer on that, and that was just horny stupid. Okay. No, I still want an answer why he chose Kiefer Sutherland for 5. I I assume he had a boner for Sutherland back in the day, like a movie boner or TV show boner, and he needed to have Kiefer Sutherland as the boss. You know what I really would have wished for. I really, really would have wished for they're doing the following. And I don't know if that was the plan at some point, but keep in mind that 5 was also made and finished when he was pretty close of getting fired from Konami. Right? Like when 5 came out, the whole Konami bullshit was already happening. So who knows what played into it. But and this is a spoiler, heavy spoiler for 5, right? So for everyone who for whatever reason hasn't played it yet and still intends to at some point, jump 2 minutes ahead, please. But what I would have wished is in the secret ending when venomous Snake is actually meeting Naked Snake. I would have just wished that Naked Snake would have had the other voice. Right? They didn't. But if they would have done that, it would have made so much sense, right? That would have been a real turn the table moment of like, oh, that was the giveaway. The voice. The only thing they couldn't change on him, even with all the face and all that, they couldn't change the voice. And that's why it was Kiefer Sutherland, and David Hayter would have been the original. And I would have sit here and be like, he did it again, you bastard. He did it again. He didn't do it. So unfortunately, I still have to say, you fucked up, Kojima. But it would have been such an amazing moment when the two met, and then they had both the Kiefer Sutherland voice, and I was like, ruined the moment. Ruined the moment. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, he probably just wants to. Like, I would say this. If he is not already visiting one, Kojima should visit a therapist. Because it becomes more clear and clear to me that he's going through this moment of they denied him movies and TV shows back in the day. This is why he made games. He said so himself, right? Like he wanted to be a producer and all that. But, well, they denied him. So he made video games. So we got cinematic video games, right? But now he's at the point where he is like recognized and all that. And I have the feeling he's kind of trying to like do a payback, right? Like, yeah, look at this. Now I can work with all those famous actors. You didn't allow me the first time, and I'm still doing video games. And I kind of feel like he suffers from that. Like, there's definitely something he has to work through. He has to work through, man. Like, this is just right. Like that's the feeling I'm getting more and more. It's not really about the games anymore. It's about him showing that he can make movies, and he wants to like show that to everyone, and it becomes not passion anymore, but really something rooted deep down, which is more of an payback revenge kind of thing. Which, if you would go down that route, that would be a fantastic metaphor for Naked Snake. You know, that would be such a fantastic metaphor of the whole Big Boss saga. Yes, Kojima, you a big boss. All the good intentions in the world, all the things he got wronged by, and at the end, he became a megalomaniac psychopath trying to conquer the world. Fitting. Very fitting. Hmm. Yeah, like again, Kojima has, I don't know, like again, I haven't finished Death Stranding. I don't intend to finish Death Stranding because I find Death Stranding very pretentious and not really a good game. Like, like Metal Gear Solid, funny enough, when you were going back to the Metal Gear games, you can play the Metal Gear games without a story. And you will have good games, good sneaking games, like good amount of equipment, interesting fights, and all that. Like in Death Stranding, there's barely anything of that left. So I'm I'm curious what he can do. Like also keeping in mind Death Stranding was put together immediately after Konami kicked them out and they needed a project, right? Like I'm willing to overlook it at this point, and I'm willing to see what he can now do with the other projects. Now, depending on how that plays out, I might change my opinion again and be like, nah, you were once good, but now, not so much. Mm-hmm. But we will see. We will see. Look, here's the thing, and this is the last thing I would say in general about all of it. If it doesn't work out, there, there will be another game. You know, there will be another interesting story driven creator coming at some point. If I have learned one thing in the gaming industry, there's always someone else. So I know. But folks, wow, that was a 10-minute tangent on Kojima. I could do that for hours. That man is a tangent, to say the least. Um, but let's talk about actual video games here. We are checking out Farming Simulator 25 today. That came out, I think, 2 hours ago, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check very quickly. Yes, yes, it came out 2 hours ago, and it is the newest entry of the Farming Simulator series. Now, with that said, I think the last one I played was 2022, and that was briefly, like, when I say I played it, I started it up, was running it for 5 minutes, and then I was like, nah, and then I stopped. Didn't have the time or the interest at the point, whatever. But now, I have some interest now to make this clear. This is not sponsored. Um, I said that last week that this might be sponsored, might, and it turns out no, it's not. We couldn't really come together. on what we both, or both parties, right? Not two people, but both parties. What we wanted out of it, right? It's just happens, nothing, no big deal. But they were at least so nice to say, okay, you know what, like, take the key, right? And if you still want to make content about it, if you still want to stream it, because it kind of fits into your whole management strategy game channel, we don't mind. And I was like, yeah, sure, I will like to check it out. Like, here's the thing. The one thing I can say about me is that I am very willing to check out new games I'm interested in. And why not? Right? So here we are, checking out Farming Simulator 25, or as most people call it, Farm Sim 25. Yes. Then for the rest of the week, I am not sure what we are doing yet. I don't even know if I will stream for the rest of the week because I also have some other stuff to do. There will be two videos going live today, and then I'm thinking about some other videos. And keep in mind, I'm not a main streamer anymore, and unfortunately, content creation in itself is taking or long format videos, not content creation because streaming is content creation. Duh. But long format videos are the most important part. And also, I Ara. I don't know when Ara is getting their big update. Yeah, they have been very quiet around that. I haven't really. Let me see. Uh, when did they talk about it? I don't think we still don't have a date. They said November, but you know, November is a very long month. So let me see. Wow. Wow. Have I ever mentioned how bad Microsoft sometimes is when it comes to their PR? Tweet of Our History Untold was on Halloween. Well, actually, the day before Halloween. Wow. Okay. Like, okay. Yeah. Don't really see anything. I'm assuming that those information will be on their Discord. I'm not in because I don't want to be on every freaking Discord. Um, but yeah, I assume they posted it probably in the Discord, which is not accessible like that. And yeah, just ugh, ugh, horrible, horrible. What else? Mm, anything else before we are talking about? Uh, anything else? I don't think so. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I have anything really to talk about before we are jumping into the gaming news. Just a lot of stuff to go through. The usual, and pondering a little bit what to do next. with December coming up. Keep in mind, folks, now that we are halfway already through November, what the hell is going on here? In December, as per usual, by the end of the month, I will take some free time. Yeah, and I will do the bare minimum for my channels so that YouTube is not like, "Ah, you haven't posted anything for 2 weeks. I assume you were dead at this point." And you're like, "Ugh. No, I'm not. I'm not dead. I'm here. Just, I took a break. I don't know what that is. The algorithm needs fodder." Okay. Okay. Will do. So, yeah. Yeah. Now, with that said, let's jump into some gaming news because we have some. And the first one is a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. What? We are not sponsored. This is a news about Raid Shadow. Okay. I just got told this is actually a news about Raid Shadow Legends, and the game was sold. Yeah, the game was sold. Modern Times Group, aka MTG, is acquiring Raid Shadow Legends from developer Plarium and from the previous owner, Aristocrat Leisure Limited. And they bought that whole thing for $620 million. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Um, that's okay. Uh, that's definitely interesting. The thing is, if you were thinking, oh wait, how much does Raid Shadow Legend make? So apparently for this year, which ended on September the 30th, they had a rise in revenue of 1.2% year on year. So the game is still growing after all those years. And they made 613 million US dollars. So even though they spent 620 millions, they will probably make that money back in 1 or 2 years easily. And yeah, so that's now you know why all those publishers want to have uh, mobile monetization in the game, because man, do they make money. Man, do they make money. Now, to keep that in mind, that sounds impressive. Still, till you are actually looking at the Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact, and you just you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Like, let me see. Sensor Tower gacha games. Yeah, let me see. From when is this? This is May. Do we have something which is a little bit more up to date? August. Sure. Let's do August. Because uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry. Let's do August here. All right. This is from August. I know it's not the I ma'am. Okay. Can I get like, actually get like, oh, thank you. I just have to open this and it's extra. Oh, wait. What is this? Uh, this is not from August. No, this is May. That's not what I wanted. I said August, and Google is giving me May. Are you shitting me? Thanks, Google. Piece of shit. So this is mobile only for August 2024, right? Mobile only. And also, a lot of it is China only. So we have AFK Journey with 46 million US dollars. We have, where's the first one? Honkai Star Rail made $20 million globally. Another nearly $20 million in China. Then Genshin Impact in China made nearly 20 million again. Then Genshin Impact globally made another 90 million again. Then we have Zender Zone Zero in China, made 16.5 million. Right? And then we have Zender Zone Zero made 50 million. If you're just looking at this and you go, wait a minute, you made how you nearly made $100 million in a month. Holy shit. Just absolutely shit. So, yeah. Yeah. And then they have, what is it? The company who is developing and publishing all of this, Hoyoverse, is also owning what is it? One of the first, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Let me see. It is let me see. Yeah, nuclear fusion reactor. Yep. Yep. Since 2022, they are owning and actually experimenting on a nuclear fusion reactor. Yep. That's a real thing. That's not like a joke. That's a yeah. Yep, fusion energy. Oh, so they're doing things. But yeah, if you were just looking at this list, like keep in mind, this is mobile only. Very safe and normal. Well, actually, nuclear fusion is could, let's say, in theory, a good thing. I say in theory because practically we do not have nuclear fusion, unfortunately. If we could actually make that work at some point, then again, in theory, um, we would basically have infinite energy resources. Again, theoretically. But no, like the technology itself was super interesting, but it's also relatively early on. It's why I'm not saying it's just theory is because that we are actually at the point now where we are going into like something practical, right? Like there's always a step between talking about something theoretically, like airplanes, right? People talked about flying for so many decades and all that. And then we had basically the first people who tried to design airplanes and actually make it happen. And then we actually got the first planes, and then we evolved from there with airplanes. And we are now at the point where they are trying to put an airplane together with nuclear fusion. So, you know, that is the next step. But yeah, you can see the money which is coming in here from all the gacha games. Those are all the gacha games. And this is only mobile. Let that sink in. This is only mobile. And it really makes you aware on how much freaking money is in there. Like, it's insane. But yeah, nuclear fusion, if we would figure that out, that would be crazy. Has, fun enough, has not much to do with nuclear power as we're using it right now. But again, like I would not go into that right now because that would. How much time do you have? Yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic, and again, a very trial and error and theoretical topic right now. So yeah. Next, actually, some news after this. Blizzard is bringing back Overwatch Classic, which will be Overwatch 1, the 1.0 release, aka when the game still was fun. Some people might say. They bring this back as an event, which is kind of hilarious because apparently the whole event will run a little bit longer than Marvel Rivals is coming out. And Blizzard has already announced that they will, of course, gladly think about making this a more permanent thing. And I'm like, yeah. And I can kind of see that that will happen the moment Marvel Rivals launches. Why am I saying this? Because Marvel Rivals is Overwatch 1.0. That's what Marvel Rivals is. It is Overwatch when Overwatch was just fun and didn't try to be another esports. Right? And they are starting this, I think this starts on the 20th. Right? And then we'll go a little bit into December, and then they will decide after the feedback what they will do with this. And I'm like, you know, oh, November 12th. Sorry. Again, I'm pretty sure that this has nothing to do with Marvel Rivals being around the corner, and Blizzard is totally not scrambling to find something to stop Marvel Rivals. So they, yeah, I'm pretty much convinced that's the point. But here's the thing. I stopped playing Overwatch because Overwatch became more and more this, oh, but how does this affect esports? How is this on a professional level? How will this affect ranked? And I'm like, I don't give a shit. Why does my fun have to be destroyed just for your stupid esports? And I think this is a problem in general with a lot of games, right? We have this. I think the best example of just completely failed attempt is Battlefield 1. If you don't know, Battlefield 1 in like after a year or so announced that they are now working on a 6 versus 6 esports mode. And literally every Battlefield player was like, "Care?" Never came. Never came. Because the feedback was just, what the fuck? But I mean, we don't even have to leave the Blizzard universe. Another game I totally believe got crushed by their esports ambition was Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm tried so hard to be the next League of Legends esport thing with a complete disregard to its community, its player base, and what they could have been. Which is insane because they announced Heroes of the Storm as, oh, we are not a MOBA. We are a fun hero brawler. And after a year, you could just say, no, you aren't. You really aren't. Aren't? 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 Are. You are. Let's do that. So, will Classic be a thing? Maybe. But that would split up their community even more. I mean, they are trying to bring 6 versus 6 back, and like, I'm looking at Overwatch 2 right now, and I'm just seeing a developer flailing, not knowing what to do with Overwatch 2. Is it successful? Yeah. Does it make money? Yeah. But I think it is a far cry from what it was, even with the player base. And Blizzard is still sitting there and is trying to figure out what happened, which is not a good sign. I mean, there's nothing left, which makes Overwatch 2 a thing which had to happen. Right? Like, they have removed everything they announced Overwatch 2 will have, besides a free to play. But you don't need a second game to make something free to play. Like, no. But again, in this case, it's like, yeah, Overwatch 2 has nothing, which makes it unique. And now there's a new game coming out soon, which tries to take the spot which Overwatch 2 left behind, which is Overwatch 1. And we'll see how that plays out. Speaking about Sonic, let's bring that in. Apparently, Sega had their latest financial report and is really happy on how the whole Sonic is going. And I will quote them here. Sega highlighted that it plans on building on the current momentum of its games business by accelerating the transmedia development of its group's IP. So it seems like they want to use more IPs outside of just gaming. And also, This is by Justin Scarpone. Great last name. Justin here is now the head of global transmedia. And if you were like, okay, should we know this dude? Nah, he's just a former executive at Disney. And he said, honestly, my aspiration for my time at Sega is that this is a great global gaming community, and through the transmedia segment in our initiatives, I want to help them become a great entertainment company. It's a very grandiose statement, but I'm pretty earnest about that. And he basically wants to make Sega more than just gaming. And that totally doesn't sound like Disney. Here's the thing, that companies have grand aspirations is not something unusual, nor is it necessarily something bad. But looking a little bit around and what Sega has been doing in the last few months when it comes to their gaming business, I'm also a little bit concerned on where we are going with that company. Like, don't get me wrong, they make money, they're fine. I'm not talking about like, oh man, Sega has to get their crap together or they will fall down. No, no, no. It's all good. But nonetheless, they have kicked out Relic. They have kicked out the not Creative Assembly, not yet. They turned that around, but apparently they were pretty close. But they kicked out Amplitude, right? And I'm like, I hope Sega is not becoming this kind of company where they are getting rid of development teams just because they are not pushing out recognizable or IPs which can be used in other form and type of media. Right? That's the fear I have a little bit, that they're looking at games and they're like, well, this is a really interesting game, but can we make a movie about it? What? No, I'm I'm, I'm just here to entertain with my game. Yeah, but can you make an Amazon TV show out of it? I, uh, I hope not that's happening. I really don't. Next news, Lightspeed Studios, which is a new development studio which was announced a few years ago and is 100% Tencent studio, but here in the West, um, has now established a new game development studio in Japan, led by nobody else but Hideaki Itsuno, the creator of Devil May Cry. Yep. If you have missed it, or one of the creators, sorry, one of the creators, not the creator, one of the creators, and one of the producers of the Devil May Cry series for a long time. He left Capcom in September, right? After working in the company for 30 years. He joined the company in 1994, and he was one of the leading figures of Devil May Cry and Dragon's Dogma. So everyone was like, what the hell, you're leaving? Yup, I'm leaving, bye. And now he's working at Lightspeed Studios and he is the leading figure there. What they will work on and all that, we don't know because the studio just opened, right? So that will probably take a few years before we are seeing anything. But that's still a pretty big deal. And yeah, Tencent is definitely going shopping. So we'll see how that plays out. Speaking about one of the creators of one of the long-running series has to say something. In this case, it is one of the creators of Battlefield, and especially the producer of Bad Company and Bad Company 2, Mr. David Goldfarb, who has been talking a little bit about Bad Company. And one of the most interesting remarks was, um, hey, yay, like, if you want to do a Bad Company 3, I am right here. Like, I'm quoting him here. Like, he said that. Um, they know where I am if they want to do one. But he's also saying that um, he doesn't feel that EA would ever greenlight a new Bad Company game or a sequel to that of the original series because there aren't games like Bad Company at that production quality anymore. Most big productions will not take those bets because they believe they can look backwards to predict success, and looking backwards makes Bad Company and its humor and approach look like an anomaly. He's not wrong on that. He's not wrong on that, really, right? Like, companies are always looking back at their portfolio and they're like, okay, what worked well, what didn't? And how can we make the next approach even more safe with even less risks? And the reality is, the Bad Company franchise took risks. I can't really speak about the first one too much because that was a console exclusive. Lol. But the second one, with its nearly total destruction and a little bit more humorous Fortnite approach. Look, I'm not really sure how to explain that, but Bad Company always had a little bit of a silliness to it. It didn't try to be this spot on military sim shooter Battlefield is trying to emulate for years now, right? They had this more lighthearted, yes, war is terrible, yes, yes, but in the end, this is a video game, shit is happening. And we also asked Michael Bay if we could have more explosions in our game, and it works out. Cool, cool. Like, that's what Bad Company is. Bad Company is the silly cousin everyone looks kind of down on, but also admires for being just themselves, and they don't care for what other people think. Again, that's what Bad Company was. And what we have seen with a lot of the Battlefield games since is they can't do it. They want to kind of compete with Call of Duty, but then they also realize they cannot compete with Call of Duty, but they also don't want to be their own thing. Then they want to play it safe, but they also want to try new out. Then a lot of people are leaving DICE, then new people come in, then DICE LA has to clean up the mess again. It's like the last thing I would say. The last thing I would say. This reboot of Battlefield, I think, is the last chance for the Battlefield franchise to not sink into obscurity. Because Battlefield 1 was the last really good Battlefield. And Battlefield 1 was already like, some people liked it, some people didn't really like it. Like, people had a problem with it. Let's just say that. But the last two Battlefields, clean, mostly boring, run of the mill open world shooter thingy, pew pew, with people and vehicles around it. And I think that Battlefield 2042 is the worst of them all. There was no innovation there. And If people now start with, but the weather, mole, the weather. Yeah, great. The weather they used how many times? 3 times on the maps, and nobody cares. Like, sure, the first 10 times seeing a tornado coming closer is like, whoa. And then after the 11th time, you were just like, oh, tornado is coming. Well, I think I'm just stepping 2 meters to the left and evaded the tornado. Like, if the tornado would have changed the maps or something like that, then I could see that it would mean something, but it didn't. Like, they had a tornado which was really awe-inspiring till you realized it looked graphically impressive, but it didn't do anything on the gameplay level. So, eh. So we will see how Battlefield is going next year. Will be interesting. Oh yeah, quick news. Um, if you were a parent, which, well, I don't know, if you're a parent and you were thinking about gifting one of your kids the new Barbie official Wicked Barbies, because they love those, you might want to get rid of the packaging first, because whoever greenlit the packaging has not really checked the internet address, which is on the packaging, which leads to wicked.com. And that is not the movie. That is not the movie. Yeah. And it is real. I will show this very quickly. So I think Mattel will very soon start a recall. But if you're looking at the back of the packaging, it says wicked.com. And that is unfortunately a porn site. Yeah, doing some adult some adult stuff. So that's pretty bad. Because I am pretty sure there will be some kids who are like, Mommy, Daddy, can we go to wicked.com? Can you go on the website? And they're not double checking, and then, well, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, somebody, I assume somebody, it's wickedmovie.com, I think is the official page. And this is, of course, a huge oversight, right? Like, not leading to the right website. Okay, happens to the best of us. Leading to a hardcore porn site? That is not. Yeah, that is not a good thing. Oh yeah, for everyone who is like, well, they maybe photoshopped this on. No, there's video proof. This is somebody like in the shop, and you can see it right here. It's wicked.com. It's right there. Yep. So this is this is not fake. Um. So yeah, not good. Not good. And I'm pretty sure that Mattel is like, oh bad. Oh, that's bad. So, yeah. Good job, Mattel. Good job. Good job. Who is. Wait a minute. Isn't also Mattel owning Wizard of the Coast? Am I mixing that up? No, that's Hasbro, right? That's Hasbro, right? Yeah, that's Hasbro. Yeah. I always mix them up for whatever weird reason. I can't. I don't know why. I always mix up Hasbro and Mattel. Yep. And I think Hasbro was by Germans, right? I think Hasbro was by Germans, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. God, we did so many bad things. I'm so sorry for so many things, especially the latest thing. We are also sorry for that. We're very sorry for that. Yeah. Yeah. Next news. Ooh, this is interesting. So you might remember that Ubisoft has shut down the crew and all that, and they were just like, "Oh, yeah, you cannot play the game anymore you bought." And people were like, "Huh? But we could still play this." I mean, they are literally pirates who can play this game without the servers. So it is possible. And Ubisoft is like, nah, nah, it isn't. Right? And that created a big storm. So much so now that Ubisoft is facing a lawsuit. Yep. The filing was submitted to a California court on November 4th, and two players have alleged that Ubisoft duped consumers into purchasing the crew without the knowledge that its servers would be shut down, making the game unplayable. Ubisoft misled consumers by telling them they were buying a game when in fact all they were renting was a limited license to access a game, the filing read. The deception was compounded by the fact that many gamers, like the plaintiffs, bought physical discs storing the game data, which reasonably made them believe that they could input that disk into their computer or game console whenever they wanted. Ubisoft intended consumers to rely on their representation and omission in making their purchasing decision, the lawsuit read. Through their conduct, Ubisoft have violated California state consumer protection laws. We will see how that is playing out. This is relatively interesting because there has been, in the recent month, apparently people are finally realizing that they do not own games anymore and that they are only owning licenses. And I'm like, yeah. Um, Especially if you are living in the US, um, you are now getting a warning on Steam because some laws were enacted that Steam has to tell people that, hey, the game you just bought, you just bought a license for it. You didn't buy the game. They have to now tell that every time a person when they're buying a game. Now, will that stop people from buying the game? No, of course not. Of course not. But it is clear that good old like publishers don't like that much. Like making actually people aware of, hey, so this right here, that's not yours. No. All of this right here, we can take that from you whenever we like. On a whim. You can do nothing about it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a that's a problem, which is why I love to get games from GOG whenever I can, whenever it's possible. I'm buying my games on GOG because I want to make sure that I can still play those games many years after without having to hope that freaking Steam is still alive and kicking and the publisher is not doing some bullshit, right? So, yeah. Yeah. Also, Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out soon and costs 80 euros. That's just insane. Look at can I just point this out here for a second? I know this is not gaming news, but this just makes me I see those prices and I'm like, what the shit? And you are not even getting all the airplanes. Like, look at the difference. Like, the $80 version gives you 70 aircrafts and 150 airports, and the 219 edition is giving you 125 aircrafts and 160 airports. And I'm like, what the shit? Like, what the shit? Oh yeah, this is all digital. You are not getting anything collector's edition with this shit. No, no, you don't. You are not getting anything there. Good luck. But yeah, the base game is 80 euros. Insane. Absolutely insane. When is it coming out? 7 days. I don't have a channel where I could put this on. Uh, yeah, I don't have a channel to put this on. No, the mole under management channel is not counting for that. That is no, that's like nah, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Like I have good connections to Microsoft and all that, but I like to deliver. I like to deliver. Mm-mm. I'm 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 not one of those people who are requesting keys for games. I just want for my own personal entertainment. And again, I want to make sure that they make sense in my channel structure. Right. And Flight Simulator wouldn't just do any of that. Oh yeah, I don't know. How much have I don't know how much I paid for my Metal Gear Solid 4 um collector's edition. What the Does the game have to restart? Oh my god, the game has to restart when I'm changing my resolution. Okay. Damn, that's loud. Okay, give me a second. Yeah. No, I don't have much. I have 3. I have Diablo 3 Collector's Edition, but only because, well, that was for me being a journalist. Right. So, yay. Totally not trying to buy my review or anything, right, Blizzard? No, you wouldn't do that. Right? Right? No, you wouldn't do that. Rift, which I have a collector's edition of, because, well, I was so hyped for Rift and the collector's edition. Great. And then, of course, the Metal Gear Solid collector's edition. Well, I have the steel like they didn't really have like a full collector's edition, but like a steel box for DMC4. And let me see if I still have that. Let me see if I still have that. I should. Enjoy the music in the meantime. Huh? No, I don't. I don't find that right now, wherever that is. But I have 2 old ones. I have, damn. I have this one. Why do I still have this one? Sentimental reasons. Let's just say that. And it's still in a mint condition. Remember when they had like those relatively like thick books in it? So I have that one. And there's a story to this one. And at some point, I might actually tell that story. Maybe, maybe not. Depending on how good my therapist sessions are going. And then, well, does that really surprise anyone? I also have MGS3 is somewhere around. I mean, it's coming with the 2 discs, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have that. This is Sons of Liberty, funny enough. This is not Substance. Very important. This is... Man, this had no... Huh. Yeah. But yeah, this is the Sons of Liberty, not Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. Mm-hmm. Yep. Have that. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, this is the making of. Right, there is a making. I think this is the... Which is the making of? Or maybe it's on one of the discs? I don't know. I have also another one lying around here. And that's Final Fantasy X. I have Final Fantasy X here because, let's be honest here, Final Fantasy X was the best Final Fantasy game of all time. I don't think we have to discuss that. Yep. That was the first time where the boy in me became a man, lol, and said, "Mommy?" When I saw Lulu for the first time. Man, the things I felt when Lulu came up the first time. No, actually, I think I had a crush on Yuna. I think I was more the Yuna slash what's her name? What's her name? The cousin of Yuna? I always forget her name. Yeah. That was more my crush. Yep. No, Final Fantasy X. Best Final Fantasy. Without question. Alright. But let's do some farming here. Enough that talk. I think I'm on complete ultra mega settings. Oh. Ooh. I'm not... Ah. We'll see how that goes. Oh. Ray tracing. Wait, they're using Unreal Engine 5 for this? Huh. Interesting. Oh, they have Fidelity FX R3. Let's try it. Crashed. It is absolutely staggering to me how this is still happening. Always taking me off guard. I'm like, how can you still screw that up? And no, this is a problem with developers. I've seen it so often at this point. Yeah, I think we would just take this. Maybe we have to lower this a bit. We will see. We will see. I will not activate any lumen or anything like that. We will see. Let's play the career. Let's go. Oh, which map do we want to play? We have Riverbend Springs, Hutan Pantai, something Asian, that could be cool, and Sri Lanka. I wonder where this is played. I have an idea. Let's do something Asian. Oh, I'm a new farmer. Start money 250. Economy difficulty normal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. To the window. Oh boy, are you preparing the shaders? You're preparing the shaders, aren't you? Let me set up. You know what? In the time where this is loading up, I will take a super quick bio break. How about that? And I will run some ads in the meantime. And then we are going from there. We're back in just a few minutes. See you then. Ooh. So, I think I've staled enough. Yeah, I think I've staled enough, chat. Wow. That's a face, all right. That's man. You know, when you see like those character editors from Dragon Age, Monster Hunter, and then, then you see those faces and you just go, all right, all right, all right. It's, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's it's a thing. Bob. Bob. Look at those haircuts. Look at those haircuts. Not a single long hair in this manly look. Damn. The Fukuela. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I think it would never go out of first person. I just decided that. Ah! And of course, there's also no. What the shit is that? Somebody was like, what is this? I hate goatees. No real farmer will ever use a goatee. Let's do it. We could make Watson. Yes. Yes. we have the beard. Ah, the porn stash. Ah, the most oppressive weapon in the arsenal of a farmer. The porn stash. Yes. Yes. I don't care. I would never go out of first person, but why is that a thing? And that's it. That's just it. Like, freaking yeah, man. We just won. Now, ah, beautiful. Oh no, Mo. Who who are you mourning for? Mourning? Yeah, I mean, that's your morning's look, right? No, I'm a beekeeper, man. I'm a beekeeper. uh Isn't also like black really bad? Like there is a reason why they are normally white, right? Like black I think makes them aggressive and the rest looks like you are flowers, so you don't really want that. This is why they normally have white beekeeper outfits. I think. Again, I'm not a beekeeper, so I know shit. Okay, okay. You know what? Let's get something else. Let's. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by Strauss or John Deere or Husqvarna. Volvo, yes, very much sponsored, but what is going on with those outfits, man? Yes. Yippee ki Okay, I have to check something. I have to check something. Gian Software. Where are you located? Ah, close enough. Close enough. Swiss. That makes sense. Close enough. I mean, they give you a lot of outfits. Have to give them that. Look at this biceps, man. Perfect. Do they have my shoes? Or some of my shoes? I think this would be the closest to some of my shoes. Nah, not quite. Not quite. Hats are great. Hats are great. Love it. Oh, yeah. Texas Ranger. We don't need any of that. Glasses. Yeah. I want to say something to this one in particular, but I will not. No, wait. I can make a joke. So let me tell you about my political opinion on something. Sorry. Couldn't resist. Next. I think that's us. Yes. 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 This looks like me. Whoa. If you're not familiar with the basics of the game yet, we recommend taking the guided tour of Riverbend Springs. The problem is that I am not on Riverbend, so screw me, I guess. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, loading in stuff. We might have to lower the graphics. Ooh. Ooh. I have more the feeling this is the first time Unreal Engine doing the loading as Unreal Engine does. Who designed those controls? Let me just game settings, because game settings. Save game. Nice name. Hey, there's colorblind mode. Nice. I love colorblind mode. Where can I do my graphic settings? Don't tell me I cannot do my graphic settings in the game. No. No. That would be insane. Wow. Okay. First let's save. Then apparently we are going back into the main menu because I cannot do my graphic settings in game. Welcome to 2024. Let's just... Oh my god, I cannot. Let's try that. Anything else? I think we can try that. And then we can see how it goes. Go. Dun, dun. Maybe I have to move my streaming to CPU streaming. If my GPU is getting hammered. We will see in a second. Okay. Loading times could be a bit more optimized, I feel. Now keep in mind, this is installed on my NFMe too, so this shouldn't be a big deal. Music is nice. I take that. Oh, we're good. We're good. All right. Oof. The micro stutters. Also, controls are like harsh. Who are you? Huh? Who are you? Where were you last night? On November 10th at 11 a.m. Wait, p.m. Huh? Yeah, I know where you were. I also know where your wife was. In my bed. Wait, what? What? Why are we... What? What? Can I talk to this dude? Ah.
Hey there.
Hey there. Can I help you with something, stranger?
Here's what you can help your fellow farmers with if you like.
Oh, God. I can help with weeding. Oh.
Let's reap what was sown then. Grains were sown, so reap it, kiddo. Do you own the required machines, or do you want to borrow them for a small fee? How do you want to do it?
Please let this be AI. Please let this be an AI voice. Please. Please. I beg of you. We have to harvest field 16. Can I get a map? Oh. 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 Okay. Cool. Yeah, this is, by the way, full release. You better check that out. Like, oh, there it is. So we have to go to field 16? Where the fuck is field 16? Oh, there. Wow, that's okay. Can I? Whoa. Okay, I'm on the field. But I have to drive there. So, okay. Maybe I should move my camera a little bit. Yeah, this is not early access. Just to make that absolutely clear to everyone. This is the full release of the game. So if we are taking this one up there, can I put like a no, I don't think I can adjust the waypoint on there, and then I have to bring it there. So okay, so we're taking this street up there and then this way. Roger. Roger, roger. Nyung. farming life. Isn't it peaceful? It's beautiful, isn't it? Just driving around with 27 kilometers per hour. Stopping all the cars behind me. Good times. Good times. Apparently there is an AI worker. Nice. Nice. Giving a shit about other people. And apparently property. Man, the little stutters. Somebody didn't preload shaders in an Unreal Engine game. That's what we are getting now. Usual. This is why you were preloading shaders. This is why you were doing that shit. The retilts? Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I take that. That's pretty good. That's pretty smart. Yes, this is why in most games nowadays you are preloading shaders, because if you don't do that, oh, that's a bit. Let's not go there. You end up with stutters. Yep. And some games have it worse. Not this one. Let's not do that. That's pedestrians only. Let's not be a complete asshole about this. Can we go here? Oh, come on, man. Screw it. Oh. 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 Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Farmer manners in Tokyo. More at 7. I always wanted to ride one of those. I think this is actually one of the smaller ones. Like, I think we are actually now at the point where they're much bigger and all that. Okay. Memo to myself. Going through the city. Not smart. Sorry, dude. Okay, we have to take the long way around. So, Asian cities are totally not made for those kind of vehicles, it seems. Whoops. Whoops. Person? What person? Why? There was no person there. So... Oh. Hey, bro. You better run. Yeah. You better run, bro. This might end really badly for you. We have goulash today. And we harvested our first person. Marvelous. See? I always say do it yourself. Nice. Nice. What was that? Nothing happened to him? No? Okay. Yeah, if you want to play Postal, I think there's a game for you out there. Look, I wouldn't have done it if I wouldn't have known that nothing happens to him. Stop looking at me. Okay, so that's the field, right? So okay, so this is where we have to do the work. Work the work. I don't care about this field, so I don't care for that. If we are damaging it or whatever. I think we just have to harvest this, right? So pipe out, right? Do we need the pipe? No. Not really, right? Look, I have never done this before. But just find out what's happening, right? Yes. Yes. I don't think we need the pipe. Yeah, I don't think we need the pipe. So pipe that in. Okay, okay, okay. Don't have access to this land. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm working here. Eh? There we go. There we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Totally nailed it. Got it. Howdy, fellow farmer. Howdy, Mr. Tarts. How are the cows quacking today? Wait. And here we go. It's like farming cotton candy. Cotton candy. You know what? Screw it. We are doing the old circle technique, if you have never heard of it. It's an old family recipe, the old family tradition. So we are basically going in circle inside. Ducks go moo and the cows go quack, so almost seem to be healthy enough. That's good. Be careful though. When the cats go bark, you know something is afoot. You know something is afoot. I don't even know what are we harvesting here. I don't think they tell us. Are we... Is this cocaine? Are we no, no, no. Wrong game. Oh well. You know what? I remember a buddy of mine, well, ex-buddy, who loved those games. He found them super therapeutic. Like, he loved that stuff. Like, he had like a really demanding job. And this was like his go-to game. Ah, shit. Screwed that up, I guess. He loved this game. Oh, we are filling up. Oh, I just realized that. Oh boy. Wonder what happens when we are full. So we are harvesting canola? What is canola being used for? Serious question. Oh yeah, my leg is doing much better. At least the everlasting throbbing pain is gone. Oh, it is. Oh, I see. With the icon, I kind of thought I know what this was. Right, with the little flower icon. Yeah, I have to admit, it's it's kind of funny to me. There are literally some areas where my English is subpar. Food ingredients is one of them. Like if somebody is like, hey, can you give me the recipe for what you are cooking? I'm like, wait, like in English? Yeah, in English. Why? Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, rap, or as we call it, raps. The good old raps. Yes. Yes. Very much. Yeah, it's definitely one of the moments where I'm like, and this is where my English capabilities are leaving my body and going on a vacation. Okay. Good. Love when that happens. Mm-hmm. Can you, like, I know we talked about this before, but can you imagine? This game has esports competition. And I don't mean that jokingly. Like, the amount of money they are throwing at this game when it comes to esports is insane. And you're like, what? Okay. Okay. But ha! Also, I have the feeling. Keep in mind, I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, so this is a little bit harder to control than it is probably with a controller. Let's be honest here. So for everyone's like, why is he driving like this? Is he drunk? Is he drunk? Yes, but no. This is because of the keyboard. So the controls actually for the vehicles are pretty good. The controls for the person, on the other hand, they're not great. They feel very sloppy. Also, I have to say, I think this is one of the first games, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I think this is one of the first games, which is actually masking pretty well that this is an Unreal Engine 5 game. It's pretty impressive. I don't see it. Well, a little bit on the metal sheen, but eh. So, I wonder what happens when we are full. I wonder what happens then. Oh, come on, Mole. Come on, Mole. Ah, Tots, thank you so much for gifting a random membership. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You could know you should. You should be able to. I think they do it a little bit weird in the way of, I think there are two options on how you choose memberships. You should be. Whoa. Okay, we are full. What am I doing now? I need like a transportation vehicle, right? What the heck are you? We're getting to that. Ooh. Okay, you are like a potato thingy. Like this one? No, this one, right? Yeah. Okay, we have to get that. Huh? Let me see very quickly. Let me see. So, I think I have to do it when you were in the chat. You were clicking on the money. Click on membership. Membership gifting. Membership gifting. Right. Oh no, this is lucky membership. Yeah. Being chosen by YouTube. Oh yeah, that was the wrong thing. Okay. Um, I think you have to click on not gifting, but membership itself. No. We, can you really not choose that? Wait, what? Okay. Excuse me. What? Okay, let me see. YouTube, are you really that incompetent? Uh, see. Yes, I know. No. No, it's not. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen in my life. It's not completely random, but you cannot go and say directly, give this to a member. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Sounds like YouTube. Yeah, they didn't even have gifting. I know. I know. Well, that sounds like YouTube. Yeah, that I cannot choose directly to gift like a member is the dumbest, like, non-communicative supporting thing I can imagine of. Like, don't get me wrong. They are they are looking for how active you are, how much you are liking. But here's the thing: if I would have to compare this to Schizo and Tiny, I'm like, what? And nothing. Schizo, nothing against Schizo, like not at all. You seemed like a nice guy when you stopped by, but just like to put it into perspective, right? Like, what? YouTube, so great. Uh, it's the same thing. YouTube is like a few months ago they announced that partners. Hey, I can see exactly where it did thrive. That's awesome. The partners are now getting 10 free memberships they can gift once per month to people, and this is basically how YouTube is subsidizing partners a little bit on YouTube, which is pretty nice, right? And you think, yeah, yeah, till they're like, oh, no, 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 we mean the people who have a check mark next to their name, aka, what is it, 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers or something? I always forget when you get the check mark. And I'm like, and you think that those people need 10 free memberships per month? Those channels. Yeah, okay, YouTube. It's just like, yeah, yeah, that sounds like, yeah, something YouTube does. There's a button. There's a button for what, Tiny? Okay. So pipe out. It's pipe out. Oh, that's not. Okay, I threw. Oh, 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 oh! I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I think I managed. Yeah, but the gifts are random. The gifts are random. This is why Tarts like was gifting, and it did go to a random member of this channel. Ah, you cannot fill it to 100%? Yeah. Come on, bro. Apparently not. Shit. Oh, I guess we have to come back to this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Where do we have to turn this in? Down there. Oh boy. I hope this is all worth it. Hope we are making millions here. Mine were disabled? Why? Yeah. Like, I hope people don't have to up. Weird. I mean, it's the same thing. I kid you not. Every time I might have told this story before, but every time I want to activate monetization of my videos, YouTube is asking me every time, and I know they do this to every creator because it's a standard procedure, but they are literally like, are you trying to sell drugs through your video? Are you trying to behead someone in this video? Are you part of a criminal organization trying to murder somebody or rape somebody on stream? No? Okay, cool. We just wanted to check in. Every single video. You have to tell them what you were doing in the video. And it's like, yes. Okay. Gifts are relatively new, by the way. Gifts are relatively new. Because, you know, YouTube takes a bit to get accustomed. You know what YouTube is. Man, I'm esports material, just saying. Ah. There we go. There we go. Wait. So what is the AI worker doing? Can I tell? Okay. So I can tell. It's a grain elevator, right? Harbor grain elevator. There we go. Looping. Deliver. Dragon. Waiting for filling. Oh. Oh. Wait, so can I also... Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I also tell this thing to finish the job? Um, Field work. Yes. Yes. Start job. We will see what happens when we are arriving. Let's see what the AI does. You see, regarding machine learning and AI and all that, this is definitely one of those jobs. Like, I think if machines would completely take over, most people wouldn't be mad about it. But hey, at least we are replacing art and all that. That's more important. Oh shit, look at that. The bar is moving in the top right corner. Oh yeah, it's doing something. Okay, it's I think it's fixing my screw-ups. Wait, it seems to be confused. I think it's very much confused. No, it's really just trying to fix up my screw-ups. Ah, that's awkward. I... Damn. That's really awkward. Slightly concerned, mixed with some skepticism. I am not sure what the AI is doing there. Or maybe the AI is smarter than me. I mean... I think this is where a lot of people are using AI and stuff when they have multiple farms and they have multiple things to take care of, right? Because keep in mind, now at the beginning, like when you were just taking care of one field, that's like, yeah, whatever. But the moment you were starting to take care of like more and more fields out there, right? Then, and doing more and more things, then, hey, there's some beekeeping. We should definitely do that at some point. There's our silo. I think those are our farms, right? With the green number. Yeah, I think that's our stuff. Oh, we have a greenhouse for rice saplings. I mean, while this is taking care, right? I mean, we can do something else in the meantime. Apparently, this has been taken care of. I don't mind. Can we do like another worker thing? No, not that. Create job, right? And now they're working for... Whoa, wait, no, wait, bro, wait, you have not been filled. Who is driving? Ah! Okay, 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 okay. Whew. Whew. Okay, let's not do that yet. Okay, okay, okay. Also, they demand money? That's probably not a good idea. Okay, what can we do here? Let's look around. I know that I realized about farming sim, playing MP is very relaxing. Played a bunch with a mate of mine, and we just chilled and chatted away. Yeah, it's a great brace for it. Farming sim game. Like, I know this is like funny mode. No, no. Like, there are tons of games where people just love to farm. Like, just sitting back, relaxing, you know, and just it's the same thing with other games like survival games and all that. It's this working together and accomplishing something together is like really cool. Oh, rice sapling and the storage is empty. Oh, that's not good. How can I... What can I do? Oh, that's my flashlight. Flashlight. Not flash. Flash. Not having a hand, man, that's some like phasmophobia shit. Um Okay, so it needs rice saplings. It looks like it has rice saplings. Materials missing. Rice saplings. No, they're missing. So... And the storage is empty. Well, that's not good. Do I have to buy them? Oh yeah, there. Look at that. Oh no, this is telling me what's going on, but I don't have that. So the next question would be, where do I buy that? Probably from an NPC, right? Uh, in the city? Bakery, sugar mill, oil mill, carpentry, canning factory. It's a warehouse. Rent train. Damn. Animal dealer. Okay, okay, we're getting closer to whatever I want to get here. Grain mill. Oh. Where do I buy that stuff? In the supermarket. Definitely in the supermarket. Yeah, like, where do I buy... I need pens. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, trying the solo, I can see that. I mean the AI uh AI harvesters would probably help quite a bit. So is for plowing. This is for seeding, right? Or no, this is for plowing. Yeah, this is for plowing. I think this is for seeding, if I'm not mistaken. Do I collect rice with this? Probably not, right? Do I? Let's try it. Looks hilarious. Yeah, it is for rice. I'm a lead farmer. All right. Let's do this. So we have to lower the harvester. Boop. And now, boop. Yeah. It's harvest season. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. It tells you that the AI worker is nearly full. Look at that thing go. That's cool. Huh? Then you're applying to be a seasonal harvester after you played this, because you think that is what you will drive as a seasonal harvester, and the reality is just something completely different. So we're using the machine in the game as something similar. More hands, you know. More on-hand approach. Yeah. That's what we are going for. It's very relaxing. Oh my god, can you see the ray tracing reflections in the machinery? Look at that. Beautiful ray tracing. I've seen. Yeah, I'm waiting for the release. I'm pretty weird when it comes to how I handle early access. I check out early access at the beginning, and I love to put quite a bit of time into it. But then I just wait for the release. So, same goes for Enshrouded now. What the hell? I'm at the point where I'm just waiting for the release. Yeah. But I heard it was a big one, which is great. I mean, if you have never played it, it's great. If you played the previous updates, I don't know. I know that my friends have been pestering me about it, and they have been looking for a way to go back, and I'm just, hey, knock yourselves out. I'm not holding against you that you want to play that. I'm also right now, I'm playing quite a bit of Zephon off stream. Like, a lot. I might actually make a review about it at some point. It's a really cool 4X game. Might be a bit light on content in the long run, but I enjoy it so far. Modded Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft. Well, I did the ray tracing once back on Mixer, right? But I've never played Minecraft. I think I did. No, that's not true. I think I played it once. But yeah. I'm still waiting for my stupid RimWorld multiplayer mod. They've been working on that now for half a year. I'm pretty annoyed by that because I want to play RimWorld, but I also want to play the new expansion. And apparently the new expansion has been screwing with the multiplayer excessively. Which sucks. Like, RimWorld multiplayer is such a joy. Oh, such a chaos. We have to check on our dude. Is our dude full? Never played RimWorld. Yeah, I think it's better that way. Huh. That's cool that they're actually animating this. That's pretty cool looking. I first thought this was clipping, but this is how the machine works. That's really cool. RimWorld is, even without mods, the only mod we are using is multiplayer. Because it's really fun in multiplayer when you are playing together and you have to take care together on your colony. Right. Like, so it's not like everyone has their own colony. You're managing a colony together. Let's just say it's definitely doing things. Yeah. RimWorld is... It also takes a little bit to get used to it. RimWorld has this learning curve, but dying is part of the process. Or, well, people dying is part of the process. Like, RimWorld is really a storyteller. You're telling a story which unfolds over time. Like, I will always remember there was I will always remember this one moment we had a colony going, and there we go. Better. We had a colony going, and a mother and a child was coming in, and they were pleading for help. And they were like, please, please, we have been followed by raiders, and please help us. And we will also work, and like, please don't send us out in the wasteland again. And we were like, all right, sure, why not? They also had some like nice rewards, so we were like, yeah, okay. So they started to help us. And they were working the whole day, and we were like, yeah, cool, okay. The kid doesn't do much. I mean, it's a kid, right? And I think it was like 10 years old or so. And the mother was really good at cooking. So we were like, yeah, cool, okay, we need another cook, because the moment you have to like take care of your colony with more than one cook, having low cooking is not a good thing. So she had a pretty high cooking, and we were super happy about that. However, when it became night, they both, the kid and the mother, pulled some assault rifles out of their ass and started to kill our people. Well, the mother had an assault rifle. The kid had a knife and was trying to shank people. And the kid was close to our bison. The kid was close to our bison and started to shank the bison. And the bison had nothing of that and was crushing the kid's rib cage and breaking both legs and leaving it to die while the mother got gunned down by our military. It's like, holy shit, game. Welcome to RimWorld, I guess. That's RimWorld. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. That's RimWorld for you. The mother survived and then had to bury its own kid after the kid was bleeding out with two like ripped off legs in the desert. Let's just say she never recovered from that mentally. RimWorld is not a happy place. No, like, I know this sounds like what the shit. It is, but RimWorld is this game where just hilarity ensues. Like, there is just so much VTF moments. So, yeah. Let's pipe out. Oh, really? Oh, come on, man. But I will never forget that, because we never had that happen to us, right? And just the... What? Why? Because they were raiders. They were cannibal raiders hiding as civilians. Okay, that's a bit optimistic. I admit this is a bit optimistic. By, in all seriousness, like, this is a bit optimistic. Yeah. I admit I was maybe a bit optimistic. What do you mean AI workers blocked by an... Oh. I do it myself. Thanks. Well, highly recommend RimWorld even without all the expansions. It's really good. It's just... I haven't played the newest expansion yet because, again, we are waiting for the multiplayer mod to function. So what they did, if I understand that correctly, in the expansion, they added multi-layered maps. Right? Normally you're on the map, and then you are moving to the next map / world map, and from the world map you will going into the next map, right? When you are sending out your pawns. The thing they changed while the multiplayer mod did go haywire is because now they have like underground caves and like interdimensional pockets, and they are all appearing while you are on the map, so there is no in-between screen anymore. There is no world map for those things. And the multiplayer mod had apparently some huge issues with that because their code was not designed for that. They came up with. So, like, the idea you would never be separated with your multiplayer players. Like, you would always change the map together. You would always do something together on the same map. That somebody is basically on a different map while the other person is not. They couldn't do that with the multiplayer mod. So they have been now for the last 6 months or so, they have been completely trying to work around that problem. Wait. I can already drive this home. No, I cannot. I cannot. Can I unload this thing? Okay, I want to try this. Wait, why did you stop? Bro, why did you stop? Hey, on a break or what? Great. So, shocker. The AI has missed a spot. And I have no clue where that spot is. We're still missing 2%. Uh-oh. What? Huh? Where? Why? When? Yeah. Oh boy. That sucks. Yeah, what? This looks all like completely harvested. Am I? Shit. This is empty though, right? Yeah. Oh, maybe there? Nope. That's the sign. Definitely not here. You're joking, right? Is this a bug? I say that this is a bug. I'm asking for it because I'm hoping that I will then realize it's not. It's me being a dingus, you know, and I find the spot I haven't harvested. Shit, man. I mean, this one. Right? Okay, let's try this. No, the AI is completely like, I'm done here. I don't know what you want. Or do we have to deliver? Wait, is it because we didn't deliver? I mean, I would try it. Is this? Yeah, this is harvested. So maybe we have just to transport it, and that's the problem. Let's try it. Maybe that's it. But yeah, I'm thinking about playing more Dragon Age for the rest of the week if I find the time. Like, I will admit, by the way, my oh yeah, before I forget it. Oh yeah, wow, I have completely forgotten about it. Um, Let me just post my videos in my Discord very quickly. Haha, completely forgot about the 2 videos. There we go. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, I have a bit of a problem with Planet Coaster 2. I don't really know what guide to make about it. Like, I don't really see like a lot of guide potential, which is a problem for me. So yeah. I know what a lot of people are doing is they're showing off what they have built on, but nah. Nah. I've already seen enough creations of people who can actually do it. Damn, are they good. So yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, I would love to do some more Dragon Age. We will see how my first guide video is going. And if not, things are slowing down for the rest of the year. I just want to see if this works. I know this is bad because he was so slow. Oh yeah, you can. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah. $1,800? That's how much I made? Man, I paid more money. I I'm not happy. I'm not happy, man. I feel like I got screwed over here. Finally found no, I have already been horrible at the game. So if you didn't have to drive, yeah, this is what the AI worker is for. But yeah, we paid basically more like worker stuff than I made money from. Yo, I'm not happy about that. Oh, hey, Gory. Man, happy. You know, I think I would just go back to my own farm and oh, wait. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Hitting tab for the map, but it's not tab. Let's see, where's the bigger car, pal? Shit, here's the bigger one. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Really? Really? Are you serious? Okay, bro. Okay, you win. So this is what you get for choosing the Asian city. Super small roads. And it's kinda ass to drive. One-way street. No. Just Asian street? There's no one-way sign. You know? Is there arrows on the road? No, the arrows are just so you know where you are coming from. That means nothing else. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, a bird. I'm mowing all the signs down. We are driving home. This is always the best part, you know? When you have people behind you and they cannot drive faster. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Yep. The engine sounds are putting you to sleep in a good way. Hey, I'm definitely on team falling asleep in cars team. I can say that. Or buses. That vibration. It's just. It's the same thing, weirdly enough, with airplanes. I'm somebody who can sleep while on airplanes. I'm somebody who sleeps very tightly. It's like, oh yeah, airplane. All right, let's get the second one in here. Wow, but this was a bust. Holy moly, man! I'm really not happy with the money we made. I think we wasted more than we actually made here. Just saying. So we're definitely taking care of our farm now. Like, screw the others. I don't have to help anyone here. Not interested. Oh! Nailed it. Look, I might have been a little bit over 30, but... Eh. Again. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Ours was up there, right? Damn, that's a big field. This will don't read chat and drive, chat. Don't do that. That is such a bad idea. Okay, we have to get our rice. Let's finish this. We have to get our rice. Whoa. What? There we go. There we go. Getting our rice. Nice. That's honk. Oh, that's the map. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Let's finish this part here. Pipe in. Turn on the harvester. Lower the harvester. Let's do this. And I think we are already done. Wow. That was... I could have done that by hand, I think. Yeah. Lol. All right. Well, that was our rice production. Nice. Boop. The problem with that is I don't have any rice saplings right now. So I cannot even cultivate new rice. Which is not good. It's not good. Also, what am I doing? I think I put the rice in my silo. I think. Right? Well, that's what you were doing here. Boop. Yeah, not a lot of rice. Not a lot of rice. What is that? Oh, this is... I actually don't know what that is. That is a trailer. Man, I've never heard about trailers. Wow, trailers, man. It's crazy. Where are my bees? Oh, here they are. Nice. Yes. Go forth, my minions. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I think I need some tools to take care of the bees. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, this is probably how I look, right? How do I click on this? Oh, it's R. R. Can I open this with R? No. So, biggest problem we have, I don't know what is this? What is this doing? I don't even... Oh, it's a planter. Oh. Ah. I don't even know what the crop is I have on. Oh, rice. This cannot be planted in August. Man, this looks so ridiculous. Oh, we don't have fertilizer and we don't have rice. Because this is empty. Oh. That's a problem. Okay. So let's prepare the field. Where can we plant rice? Rice is good to go from April to May. And a definitely no-go from August to September. Okay. Oh, well, it's harvest season. So wheat and barley would be still something. Right? Let's see. So what do we do now? Do you have to plow rice fields? No, really, right? Wait, is this also my field? Yes. And those two are my fields. And this one is my field. Okay, but there is nothing here. Yeah, you don't... I... I... I have actually no clue how that works with rice. Oh, there is more rice. Oh, we have to harvest. Oh, we have to harvest. There are more fields. That explains it. Yeah, but what are you doing with... Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think we have August and September, right? Yeah. So we're good. We are fine. Everything is fine. Do, do, do. Oh yeah, next week, folks, we have Stalker. Well, to be more precise, Stalker 2. That will, of course, be on the ChaosMole Plays channel. Because it's neither an RPG, nor survival, nor strategy / management game. So, it will not be one of my two main channels. But we will definitely check out Stalker. I think it's coming out on Tuesday. Yep. I think it's on Tuesday. Or Wednesday? No, I think it's coming out on Wednesday, right? The 20th. Yeah, I think that's a Tuesday. I think it's an evening release, though. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That was horrible. And I think it will play it in English. At this point, I'm pretty much convinced to play it in English. Like, as I said before, I was thinking about it, to play it in the original language. But again, for people who want to watch it, it's really hard to follow. Especially when they want to lurk. So, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Did I screw that up, or did I screw that up? Impressive. Absolutely impressive. This is the game you want to play with. Yeah, especially if you want to play the multiplayer. Like, from what I've heard, it's even better multiplayer with booze and some friends. You can just, jazz away. Oh my god. One of the things I definitely got from my last relationship is calling yapping around and all that, calling it jazz. And I kind of picked that up. And now whenever people just have like we just talk, call it jazz. instead of to get good and learn Ukrainian. Yeah, the problem is not that I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I played Yakuza. Well, there was also no choice at the beginning of Yakuza. let's face it, there was no option at the beginning of Yakuza. Um, like Yakuza in English is actually just a normal thing a few years ago. But again, like it's for streaming purposes. It's for streaming purposes when people just want to chill. They just want to, do something in the meantime. And the last thing they want to do is every cutscene looking over because they're like, huh? But yet, what are they talking about? Right, and like I don't want that. I don't want that. That's the only reason. Like, if I would play this game by myself, I would leave it in Ukrainian. Like, I saw the trailers in Ukrainian. Man, the voice acting was awesome. The voice acting was absolutely awesome. So, yeah. I would do it. We get it, not English. Yeah, my only time when I know it's not Ukrainian, it's similar but not the same. The only time I learned Russian is so I had Russian education. Not because I was actually growing up in the country which was split in East and West, and we had like the East was Russian and all that. No, no. I had a Russian education because I was playing Dota 2. And believe me, the moment you are starting to play Dota 2, you also automatically learn Russian. A lot. A lot of swearing. A lot of swearing. Yeah, mostly swearing. And some other stuff. Uh, no, I did. Like, I did grew up in the western part. Well, technically in the eastern part, but western nonetheless. Personal pet peeve of mine when they're using in the news, they're still using the term in the new states. And I'm like, in the new states? Who told you to say that? We have been a country for 30 years now. Why are you still calling them the new states? Weird. Personal pet peeve of mine. I'm an idiot. I forgot that I parked it further away. Thing is, But yeah, so that's next week. Um, I will let you know when. Probably the day after the official release, because as I said, it will be an evening release, and I already got confirmation that the game is 150 gigabyte big. So, you know, um, yeah, just yeah. If that releases in the middle of the day, I'll probably sit there for an hour and a half or two, depending on which issues I will face again, or Steam. Yeah, 150. 150. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I don't want to be a dick because I'm on the same side, but if you are still running with only 1 terabyte SSDs or NVMe 2s, that's on you. That's on you. And to make this clear, I am one of those people. My media storage is 1 terabyte, and my gaming NVMe 2 is also 1 terabyte. I recall that. Looks at the mother. The difference between 1 and 2 terabyte is just, like, nowadays at least, is thankfully not really that big anymore. But then, hey, then there's some people who are still installing their games apparently on an HDD. And I'm sitting there and go, huh? Come again? Which is bad. Don't do that, people. Like, if you're storing excessive amounts of data on an HDD, that's fine. That's fine. Still weird, but that's fine. But if you are still putting games on HDDs, stop doing that. Like, the loading times aside, more and more games have serious issues to load the game when you are moving through it. Like, remember those games where streets or certain areas don't load and they're missing? Yeah. That's because you are on an HDD. It's not a new phenomenon. It just gets worse. Don't stop doing that. Oh my god, Mo! Oh yeah, like SSDs, if they're not NVMe 2s, SSDs are a joke. Speaking about being cheap, my Windows is still one of the first SSDs which were out there. Like, it's 120 gigabyte big. That's the size of the SSD I'm running there. And it was 120 because 120 gigabyte were quite expensive. Again, one of the very first like SSDs. Yeah, I think it's now 10 years old or so, if not even older. Still doing its thing. Hey, it still only takes 20 seconds to boot up my Windows. Like, and I'm somebody 20 seconds. Like when I'm booting up my PC in the morning, I'm going to the toilet or I'm in the kitchen, so the 20 seconds are just like, look, I grew up in the world of PCs where I could literally make a coffee and could have dinner with my family or breakfast while the PC was booting up. Like 20 seconds? Ah, that doesn't faze me. That doesn't faze me. How's the joke going? The meme? Don't recite the old magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. That's basically me and computers and the internet. Oh, speaking about witch, I finally finished Agatha All Along. Was good. No spoilers. I will not talk about it. I think it was good. I think I talked about this briefly before. If somebody's asking, do I have to watch the other Marvel stuff? The answer is yes. You have to watch WandaVision and maybe Doctor Strange, the second movie. Not necessarily, but you should. But definitely WandaVision. Definitely WandaVision. Like, that's a must-have. Which I'm, again, very much opposed against, because it is the usual Marvel bullshit of, hey, here's our new TV show. Better make sure to watch all the other 200 Marvel shows and movies before you watch this, or you will be lost. I'm like, that's really unfortunate. And you finally see Wanda's ass. That's a big plus. Finally. The most important part for the ass people. To say Wonder, I mean Agatha. Not Wonder. Agatha. My bad. No, but it was good. I'm also pretty sure there will be a second season. I think. I'm not sure. But now we're talking about the right things. Yeah, what's her name? What's her name? Catherine Hahn? Yes. Catherine Hahn. Yes. Yes. Catherine Hahn as Agatha. And you finally see her ass. Yeah. Very important. It's very important to the story. Hmm? It's it's a key part of the story they are trying to tell. Yeah. Mhm. But no, it was good. I think it was good. The ending was a bit. Don't know how to describe that. Oh no, actually I know how to describe that. It's the anime issue. You know, and what I mean with that is because animes have a lot of issues, especially the people who are watching animes. Like, you are very sick people and you know that. Go get some help. The anime issue is they basically run out of episodes, and they only realized that in the last episode that they were running out of episodes. So they are trying to explain a lot to you in the last episode because they're like, oh shit, it's the last episode. When did that happen? So yeah, they definitely have that problem. It's not too bad, but it's there. Oh, come on, man. Oh yeah. Speaking about very sick people, I started also to watch Kaiju number 8. Not sure. Like, I'm watching it. I'm still not 100% sure what to think about. It's a weird mix. I cannot put my finger on. The time where Intel still made SSDs. Oh yeah, have you read about how Intel has changed their policies to just make it better for people working at the company? It's a recent development. So, as you know, Intel has some serious issues right now, and they have now enacted some new policies to help, especially the people who are affected by this and who take the brunt of mismanagement, so to speak. And the new policy they now enacted, which is helping with all of this, is free coffee and tea again for everyone. Yep. Yep. Intel has brought back free coffee and tea. Mm-hmm. They didn't have that? No, they removed that a few years ago because they were like, you don't need that, bitches. Bring your own coffee, bring your own tea, not our problem. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. I know how it is. Yeah, I'm very picky with what I'm watching, Gory. I'm very picky and slow. It's kind of weird. Well, not weird. It's just how I do it. I'm very picky. Okay, how much does that hurt? Not at all. Glad that I did that. That's funny. It's kind of sad. You know? I mean, doesn't, especially because it doesn't help like the people who are struggling. Like Intel, like as I said, it's some serious trouble, man. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that, Gory. Yeah, I've been super picky about what I'm watching. Also, most of the time I'm now watching stuff when I'm doing my workout. I'm watching like 2 to 3 episodes, depending on how long my workout is. Oh, whoops. So yeah, I have to watch something which has to interest me, and I just don't wanna like I tried, what was it, Dungeon Meshi? I watched like 3 episodes, and after the third episode I was just like, ugh, nah, nah. I'm also waiting till Arcane season 2 is like, I think it will start to watch after this weekend when the next 3 episodes are out. Yeah. You watched Renata Holmes? Never heard of it. What's your favorite genre? I don't have one. Nope. Wow, that's all the rice? Man, I have 3 fields of rice. I don't like. I have some genres I do not like romance, and especially the whole deer. Ah, look at you. Especially the whole I got reincarnated as something, 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 or we got all trapped in an online world. Yeah, piss off with that. I hate that trend. Just nah. Just nah. Alrighty. But I think that's it from me. Um, but this is Farming Simulator 2025. If you want to check it out yourself, it is now available on the Steam stem, and I think also on the consoles. Um, it's not my type of game. It's not my type of game. It's great for chill, for relaxing. I can see with different people how this is really fun and really interesting. But this I can also see how later this will become a really interesting management game when you have like multiple farms, when you have to take care of animals, when you have more than just, harvesting. And I can totally see how that will become more interesting, but again, not my type of thing. Yeah. So that's that. But again, thank you, Giant Software, for gifting me the game. I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I tried. I tried. But unfortunately, it didn't click with me. I really gave it a good try and I had to realize it's not for me. That sucks. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. But folks, I will be back with probably more Dragon Age for the rest of the week. I have to see. I have to see. Ah, ah. That sucks. Hmm. Tequila Works, the creators of Rhyme, the Sexy Brutale, and um, the recent League of Legends, the Nunu story, has filed for insolvency, and they will close down. That sucks. But then I have to say, even though Tequila and the Sexy Brutale was definitely one of my most beloved games, the games which came afterwards were kind of eh. Well, okay. But yeah, I would definitely never forget their gamble with the community and de novo. I would never forget when the developer was going in the official Steam forums and is telling the people, hey, we have to put de novo there, aka DRM, because if we don't do it and somebody pirates our games, you will get a worse experience, like graphic glitches, problems with the audio. It's like, wait, you comparing gaming piracy with bootlegging a VHS? Wait, what? It was. I would never forget that. I will never forget that. Like how a developer can be so like not knowing the thing they are putting into your game and how that works, which is apparently so concerning to them. How can you not know about that? Like what? Uh, I will never forget that. It was definitely like, and then they made the gamble, and we're like, hey, if you can crack the game in a week, and also show us that the game is now running better, then sure, we will remove de novo. After 2 days, it was cracked, and the developers were like, oh, well, shit. They removed de novo, and they acknowledged the problem. uh, But yeah, I love the Sexy Brutale. Like the Sexy Brutale was so good. And then there was the name. I don't know who came up with that name, but the craziest part was the Sexy Brutale was the casino in the game, and it still didn't make sense because nobody is calling their casino the Sexy Brutale. But again, I digress. I digress. But yeah, that sucks. Still sucks. But I'm pretty sure at that point won't be the last studio which will go under. That's a sad reality. So, oh well. Oh well. All right. But with that said, folks, I'm out of here. I will let you know when I'm coming back with some if I'm coming back with some um Dragon Age throughout the week. We have to see. We have to see because I have to do like I have to do some offline stuff, right? So there are definitely some things I want to prepare, and then we have to see next week. We have also some good stuff coming with Stalker, and maybe something else. We will see. We will see. There's definitely stuff coming, and then by the end, let me see. By the oh yeah, we have also Towers of Agaspa. Uh, shit, that's coming on the 19th, day before Stalker 2. Beliat. Void Crew is also coming out, which I might check out. Maybe I find some people I can check out Void Crew with. That would be fun. We will see. And then we have the 6th of December. Remember the 6th of December. For everyone who is like, what do you mean? Delta Force, Marvel Rivals, Indiana Jones, Path of Exile 2. All on the freaking 6th of December. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Beta, not the game. What do you mean, Gory? If you mean Delta Force, no. That's the soft launch. The single player campaign is not with it. But that's the only thing which is missing. The rest is there. PoE, early access. Yeah, but it's early access. It's like that's I mean, I will definitely not wait till it releases. I mean, I remember how long it took for PoE. I would definitely not wait for that. It was kind of the release. So, oh, by the way, PoE 2 on the 6th has like the lowest ranking for me in I have to keep an eye out for it. And the reasoning for that is not because I'm not hyped or anything. No, 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 no. But because I do anticipate that the servers will be down and that we have like 20,000 queues on that day and nobody's playing anyways. That's the only reason. I'm not expecting anything out of it. I'm not stupid. I've been there. I've done that. And yes, yes, when it comes to seasons, GGG is pretty good. But this is still something different. You know? That's still different. But yeah, I'm not expecting that anything is working. Oh, good. Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is launching into early access in December 13th. I still don't know what to think about Pantheon. We might have to look at that again. I think that's like, I think we talked about this before, right, Corey? That's the plan. You don't have to like PoE 2 because PoE 1 still exists. Now, with that said, they definitely didn't manage to acquire bonus points from the PoE community by not having a new season ready to go at this point. And the reason for that was PoE 2. Something they did promise would not happen. But now it did. And I'm like, okay, let's just hope this was a one-off thing. And let's hope it doesn't happen again. Because again, they promised PoE 2 not interfering with PoE 1. Now they are already starting to interfere with PoE 1. Like, careful, folks. But again, I will chalk this up under one mistake off for now. All right. But with that said, folks, I have to get out of here. Also, I'm hungry. Some self-made spaghetti bolognese has to be devoured. Yup. But yeah, we'll be back in maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days. Keep an eye out on my social media and Discord as per usual, and I keep you posted there. Till then, have a good one. Stay safe. Bye bye. Ka-ching. It's like ka-ching, YouTube. Ka-ching. No ads. No, no ads.